If you've had a hysterectomy and now sex feels painful, dry, tight, or just completely different, you are not alone. One of the hardest things for many women is that nobody really prepares them for this part of recovery. You're told that your surgery went well, you're told to wait 6 weeks, and then when intimacy still hurts afterwards, many women start wondering, is this just my new normal now? But here's the good news: painful sex after hysterectomy is incredibly common and, in many cases, very treatable. So, in today's video, I'm going to walk you through why sex can become painful after a hysterectomy, what's happening inside of the body, and the exact things we use in pelvic floor physical therapy to help women return to comfortable intimacy again. Hey everyone, my name is Dr. Brooke Kalisiak, pelvic floor physical therapist and owner of Legacy Physical Therapy in St. Louis, Missouri. And at our clinic, we work with women every single day who are struggling with painful sex, vaginal dryness, pelvic tension, bladder issues, scar tissue restrictions, and all the changes that can happen after a pelvic surgery. And one of the most common things we hear after a hysterectomy is, I thought surgery was supposed to fix things, so why does sex hurt now? If that sounds familiar, I want you to know that painful sex after a hysterectomy is common, but it is not something you just have to live with. There are real physical reasons this can happen, and there are real solutions. So in today's video, we're going to talk about why sex can become painful after a hysterectomy, what changes may be happening in your body, and most importantly, what you can start doing to help intimacy feel comfortable again. So first, let's quickly define what a hysterectomy actually is. A hysterectomy is the surgical removal of the uterus. Depending on the reason for surgery, it may also involve removal of the cervix, ovaries, and fallopian tubes. Some hysterectomies are partial, some are total, and some include the ovary removal, which can trigger immediate surgical menopause. Hysterectomies are incredibly common. In fact, after C-sections, they are one of the most common surgeries women undergo. They are often performed for conditions like fibroids, endometriosis, adenomyosis, prolapse, chronic pelvic pain, heavy bleeding, cancer, or gender affirming surgery. And for many people, a hysterectomy is absolutely life-changing in a positive way. But sometimes, once the initial recovery phase passes, patients notice sex feels different, penetration feels tight or painful, there's dryness, decreased sensation, or a fear surrounding intimacy. And unfortunately, many women are told that's normal after surgery, but normal does not mean optimal, and there's a lot that we can do to help. Now, before we talk about painful sex specifically, let's briefly cover recovery. A hysterectomy is a major abdominal or pelvic surgery. Recovery timelines vary, but most women are looking at several days in the hospital and roughly 4 to 8 weeks of healing. During this time, you're usually told to avoid lifting over 10 pounds, intense workouts, driving initially, especially if you're on pain meds, and vaginal intercourse for about 4 to 6 weeks until medically cleared. And this part matters. Just because you are cleared for intercourse does not automatically mean your tissues, muscles, nervous system, and scars are fully ready for comfortable sex. That is a huge misconception. Healing on the outside and healing on the inside are not always happening at the same pace. So let's talk about why this happens. There are several major contributors. Reason number one, hormonal changes and vaginal dryness. One of the biggest causes of painful sex after hysterectomy is hormonal change. If the ovaries were removed during surgery, estrogen levels can drop dramatically and quickly. This can trigger surgical menopause, and those lower estrogen levels can lead to vaginal dryness, thinning of tissues, decreased blood flow, irritation, burning, tearing, or even bleeding with intercourse. A lot of women describe sex feeling as raw, sharp, dry, or like there is a sandpaper friction. And sometimes the pain isn't just during sex, it can linger afterwards too. This is extremely common, but again, common doesn't mean you should ignore it. Reason number two, scar tissue and tissue restrictions. Another major issue is scar tissue. Every surgery creates scar tissue, internally and externally. And while scar tissue is a normal part of healing, sometimes these tissues become restricted or less mobile. That can create pulling sensations, tightness, pain with penetration, abdominal discomfort, or deep pelvic pain during intimacy. We see this especially with laparoscopic incision scars, abdominal hysterectomy scars, and internal vaginal cuff scarring, and even deep fascial restrictions through the pelvis. This is also where treatment like soft wave therapy here at Legacy can sometimes be very helpful. At our clinic, we use soft wave therapy as part of our comprehensive treatment program for some patients dealing with scar tissue restrictions and painful intercourse after surgery. Soft wave therapy uses electrohydraulic shockwave technology to help stimulate circulation, improve tissue healing, and reduce inflammation and improve mobility in the restricted tissues. That's not a magic wand, but when we pair it with pelvic floor physical therapy, mobility work, nervous system down training, and manual therapy techniques, it can be a super helpful tool for improving tissue quality and decreasing pain. Reason number 3, pelvic floor muscle tension. This is a huge one. A lot of women assume painful sex means their pelvic floor is weak. But many times after surgery, the pelvic floor actually becomes overactive and tense. Think about it. When your body just went through a major surgery, muscles often tighten protectively after trauma, pain, or surgery. Now, instead of muscles relaxing during penetration, they guard. That can create burning, sharp pain, difficulty tolerating penetration, or feeling as if we're hitting a wall and can't go any further. Unfortunately, doing endless Kegel exercises almost always makes this worse. This is why individual pelvic floor assessment matters so much for most people's recovery. Reason number 4, fear and nervous system protection. Pain changes the nervous system. If intercourse hurt once, your brain may begin to anticipate pain the next time. That anticipation alone can increase muscle guarding and tension. And then you end up stuck in this frustrating cycle. Pain leading to guarding, leading to more pain, leading to more fear. This is not all in your head. It is a very real nervous system response. And part of the recovery often involves helping the body relearn that intimacy can feel safe and comfortable again. Now that we have talked about many of the causes of pain with sex after a hysterectomy, let's talk solutions. Number 1, use a good lubricant. This sounds simple, but it can make a massive difference, especially if dryness is part of the issue. A few options I commonly recommend to my patients are Slippery Stuff, Good Clean Love, Uber Lube, and Foria Wellness Awaken. Number 2, moisturize the tissues. A lot of women focus only on lubrication during sex, but daily tissue hydration matters too. External dryness around the vulva, labia, and clitoris is extremely common after hysterectomy and other menopause-related hormonal shifts. Vaginal moisturizers can help support tissue health between intimacy. Some of our favorite brands of vaginal moisturizers are Kindra, Bonafide, and Good Clean Love. Number 3, practice belly breathing. One of the easiest ways to calm and move the pelvic floor is deep diaphragmatic breathing. When we inhale fully into the belly and ribcage, the pelvic floor naturally lengthens and relaxes. A lot of women are unknowingly gripping in their abs and pelvic floor all day long. So even just setting a timer for 5 minutes daily of relaxed breathing can help reduce tension. Number 4, consider dilators or pelvic wands. For patients dealing with tightness or guarding, vaginal dilators can be incredibly helpful. Dilators help to gradually retrain the tissue and nervous system to tolerate stretch and penetration comfortably. Pelvic wands can also help release trigger points in the deeper pelvic floor muscles. But I strongly recommend getting guidance from a pelvic floor PT so you know what size to start with, how to use them correctly, and how to avoid overdoing it. Number 5, talk to your provider about hormone support. If hormonal changes are contributing significantly to your symptoms, hormone replacement therapy may be worth discussing with your medical provider. For many women, vaginal estrogen can dramatically improve tissue quality, lubrication, elasticity, and comfort with intimacy. Again, individualized medical guidance matters here. And number 6, start pelvic floor physical therapy. Honestly, this is often the missing piece. Pelvic floor physical therapy helps address scar mobility, muscle tension, pelvic floor coordination, breathing mechanics, core recovery, nervous system regulation, and gradual return to intimacy. Sometimes patients feel emotional, finally realizing, oh, there's actually a physical reason this hurts. You deserve support, you deserve answers, and you deserve enjoyable intimacy again. If you're struggling with painful sex after hysterectomy, please know you are not alone. Your symptoms are real, and there are treatment options available. You do not have to wait it out forever. Whether you're local to St. Louis or from afar, we have options to help. If you're interested in seeing how we can be of assistance to you, reach out on our website, www.legacytherapystl.com. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you on the next video.
Thank you for watching our video. We hope you found it informative. We put out weekly content on pelvic health topics because we want people to be able to optimize their pelvic health throughout their lifetime. Make sure you like and subscribe our channel so that you're alerted when our next video becomes available.